YouTube family, it's been a while. Let me adjust. The only thing about YouTube, going YouTube live, it doesn't give you a chance to prepare. And anybody who's been here before, how great I am with technology. Welcome to Ascension Evolution. My name is Joanne. Oh, there's like a little heart at the side of the screen. What is that doing? I feel like I'm in a different place. Where have you all been? Where have y'all been? I haven't seen you for ages. Annie. Oh, there's little wee hearts. What are they doing? They're cool. I like them. YouTube's got all like new stuff. And of course, it's just popping out notification after notification after everybody's coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Beautiful family, I've missed you. Where have you all been? Oh, it's me, right. I haven't seen you guys since just before the solstice. And I'm still supposed to be on holiday. However, I wanted to come in and do a little check-in and see how everyone is. I have so much to talk about. Save your life. Okay, so listen, let me know how you all are. How have you all been since the solstice? Give me a little heart if you're good. Evolving, so you've been ascending. That's what I like to hear. With flow and grace. Right, where am I putting this? I'm putting that there. Right, let's see who's all here. Annie, Dragonfly, Evolving Sylvia, Dobsy D in the house, Andrea, Amanda, Elemental Rising, April, Thomas, Paula. Oh, isn't it nice when all the family just come back together? It kind of feels like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, we're all kind of at school together and then we've been in our summer break and then we're coming back together and we're all like, oh, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? All our energies come back together. It's lovely. I love it. Okay. So, 2 seconds. Lots to talk about. Okay, so beautiful Stephanie. I'm just adding you as a moderator, darling. Lovely. And April, if you don't mind. Okay, so, right, the title of this, right, there's loads of things I can't talk about in here that I would love to, but I can only talk about them in our Patreon family group because of the nature of, a lot of it's quite personal, but I'm going to talk about what I can here so that it can assist whoever needs to hear it. So, Jill's here. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so nice. Mandy, Laura. Oh, lovely to see you all. Oh, Andrea, you're in the UK? Oh, I know you're in the Mediterranean getting sun. Hi, Paula. Yeah, we've got lots of rain here now. Anyway, right. So, there's something that... So, solstice came. Me and my beautiful dragon calling family, our family, I should say, did some really, really big, powerful work. And then I had some time out for a while to recoup, spend time with my family, etc. So I've been on a little bit of a holiday, going around the country. But, holidays are never quite holidays when it comes to me. I'm always working. And there was just so much happened. So, first of all, the title of this is You're Not Going Backwards, You're Preparing to Propel Forward. And I probably spelled propel wrong, but I don't care, right? So, this is the way it should be spelled. It's going in the dictionary. I don't think Emma's here, but Emma, if you watch this later, can you add it in our dictionary? Ah, Thundercats in the house! Thunder, 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 Thundercats! So lovely to see you, Dawn. Thank you for being here. It's always lovely to see the Thundercats pop up. This is why I love doing live so much, because it's just no fun talking to yourself in a camera. Well, not for me anyway. So, right, Joanne, concentrate. I'm getting all excited. Because you're all here. Okay, so you're not going backwards, you're preparing to propel forwards. So I want to do like a little vote with our family here. How do I ask this? So since the solstice, I wonder, have things been presenting for you that are maybe making you feel like, oh, I've already done this, like I don't want to do it again. And it feels more like you've taken a step back rather than forward. Can you just put a yes in the comments? And after if you're watching this and it's not live, then please also, I always read your comments, so please let me know, because it's just really, this is why it's important we get together and we've got all these energies so that we can understand a lot more about what's going on. So if you can just pop a yes in the comments if you've experienced maybe something that feels like you've gone backwards rather than going forwards. It might just be me, and that's also okay. Okay. Good. Right, well, the good news is you're not. What I'm being shown is like a slingshot. A slingshot. Like a slingshot, right? And you know how, or a catapult, right? You know the things that go like this and they've got a band and you put a thing in it and you pull it back and then you let go and pew! Okay, so this is what I keep being shown over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if you think about when that like piece of rubber is pulled back in that slingshot, be much more helpful if I had one. I don't. So you're just going to have to imagine that my hand's a slingshot. Right, so we're putting like a Lindor, because of course, my working space, got a chocolate. So this is like the slingshot right here. And then you put the slingshot in, right, and you pull back the rubber. And then when you let it go, it's flying. And the more resistance that you have to pull it back, the further you're going to fly. So this is what I'm being shown right now. I am in this slingshot to propel forward. So, you know, there may be certain beliefs about you should never go backwards. Well, I'm being shown that I'm repeating things, but what I have to remember is that this is a different reality. It's a different space. This isn't the same, and this is just my belief, this isn't the same reality that I was in when I did these things first time round. Hi, Jane. Okay, so this is what I'm being shown. So and listen, you can call this judgy all you want. I'm only going to be honest with you, right? I have had resistance to going back on social media, okay? Because I came off all forms of social media apart from YouTube, and it was the biggest relief of my existence. Well, it wasn't the biggest one, but it was definitely like a big relief, right? And so I was off it for a good couple of years, and my soul, like I keep getting the message to get back on social media, and I'm like, I don't want to go back there. What do I want to go on social media for? Like, I don't miss it. There's why I don't want to go back on social media. I don't want to go back on Facebook. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back Facebook. Because these things, they just ate my time. Like, I would just scroll and scroll and scroll. But I was reminded, your message needs to reach more people. So whether you're comfortable or not, Joanne, being seen, this is what you came here to do. So I'm like, but I'm going back the way. That's going back the way. That's not going forward. No. You're resisting. Don't resist. Does it feel right? Feels right. Because I'm in a different space now. So I don't have to be that person that scrolls and interacts and falls out with people and has lots of opinions, because I'm not the person that I was when I was first on social media. I'm much less judgmental, and I am more empowered and more in control of my energy and my time I'm having fun there. Okay, so the first thing is, you can find me in socials now, okay? I'm on Facebook under Ascension Evolution. I am on Instagram under Ascension Evolution. And I've just been making like silly videos. And also I'm doing like an I Am series over the next month or so. Because what I've also been shown is Taylor, Ashley. What I've also been shown is that it's not just an awakened community that I'm going to be working with over the next couple of years. And I'm massive resistance to I am massive resistance to that too. Massive resistance. And that's not right. And I'll tell you why it's not right. Because I'm in service to the all. I'm not just in service to an awakened community. And I'm pondering, and I've been saying, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. No, I'm only doing this. I'm only doing this. I'm only doing this, right? Well, newsflash, Joanne. You know. Newsflash, Joanne. It's time to step up, because the way it was kind of shown to me was, right, let's have another little poll. And this isn't a judgy poll. This is just like our personal experience, okay? Who put, what can I put in the comments? I do, right? Put I do in the comments if you avoid the public. If you avoid unawakened community, if you just prefer to stay within your little, our family groups, our social groups of people who are awakened. I would like you to put I do. Queen Victor, hello. No, I'm not into TikTok. I wouldn't even know where to start. And I'm not a cool kid. I do. And it was super hard when you went to Vegas, I bet, Jane. Right, so we've kind of got to this stage in my observation of this splitting, right? And I believe there are different versions of Earth, and there are people who will choose a lower timeline, people who will choose a higher timeline. But what about the community? I mean the community you live in, right? Do you not want to see the change that you've made in yourself within your community? The people that you interact with all the time. your neighbors, the people in your local shop, the dog walkers, the mums, if you go to the school gate, the people at the petrol station, the people within your community, within your vicinity of where you live, whether you're in a big city, whether you're in a small town. How many times have we avoided eye contact with people because we believe they won't get us? All the time. All the time. I do it all the time. How many times have we been avoiding that contact with people? All the time. Don't we? So I had to look at my resistance to, hold on a minute. Take this as egotistical or not, doesn't matter to me, right? Because I've been going backwards to propel forwards, I have been doing a little bit of a review of my awakening experience of who I was, who I've become, who I'm yet to become, and all the magic that is in my life. And did I go through shit? Yes, of course I went through shit. And sorry, YouTube. Not allowed to swear on YouTube, apparently. Beep. And I look back and I'm like, whoa, I was asleep. I spent this majority of my life in the slumber of programming, of pain, of other expectations, of being judgmental, of judging other people, of drama, of chaos, mental illness, physical pain, all these labels I was given, and wearing them and wearing these different labels for these different people in my life, and being these different things to different people who I knew had these expectations of me. So I had these faces, and this is, you not been there? You tell me you haven't been that person? We all have, because that's the human element of who we are. The human is a programmable being. And I believe we're becoming this conscious human being. I had to become the change that I wanted to see in the world. So I did. And I've gone from waking up every day in physical pain with fibromyalgia, and because I'd forgotten all this, like I'd forgotten, like that's who I was, and that was how I was suffering. The pain that I had in my physical body, crying because I was in so much physical pain with fibromyalgia, right? The depression, the bipolar, the all that heavy, dense humaning. I don't have that anymore. That isn't who I am. I healed that. I did. I healed that. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm not saying it was easy. But I healed that. And I changed my life in a very, very, very short space of time. I love my life. I love my life. And I live my best life. I don't want for much. I know the universe provides me everything that I need before I even need it. As long as I follow the guidance, follow being in service to the all. So I had to become the change that I wanted to see in the world. And I've become that. And listen, I'm not perfect. And I strive every day to be a better and better and better version of myself. Okay. Every day I become a better and better and better version of myself. And that's always going to be the case. But I want to see that now within my community. I want to be able to interact with my community the way that I interact with you. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? How cool would that be? I love that you're speaking. Oh, I love that you'll love each other. This conscious human that we are stepping into. I resisted because I know these people still have judgment. I resisted because I know these people haven't healed. And I resisted because I know these people are not in a vibration I am. But how do we have a change in the full of humanity if we do not reach out to these people? Now, I thought I was speaking a completely different language from the sleepers. These are all titles that we still need at the moment before telepathy kicks in. So I'm being asked to restructure my work, and I'm being asked to be in service to the all. So this YouTube channel is going to continue me being me, where I am, sharing what I'm doing. My socials, the Facebook, the Instagram, might be a little bit more catered towards people who are perhaps not on their journey or just at the beginning of their journey. Hello, Kelly Marie Powell. They're different frequencies, and it's okay for me to hold a different frequency in different places, still being true and authentic to myself. And this is what I'm learning. So I can help people step into their empowerment without it having to be spiritual, for example. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing at Taylor's comment. Me and Kelly are screaming across the house for you. So I am doing things I had done, but I'm doing them differently, and I'm doing them from a higher vibration, and I'm doing them from a place of neutrality. Neutrality, the right word? I am not afraid to be me. And people are going to judge me anyway. So it doesn't matter to me. People talk. I can kid on that I'm in this little bubble in our little family YouTube little huddle. Our little safe little, oh, love you. In this, this place, Nixie. This like, oh, this little safe, oh, this little haven that we've got here, like, oh. I need to put my big girl pants on and get uncomfortable. Because I now want to see the change that I've made in my life to the community round about me. So once again, going through changes. So if there are things that you feel like you're going back or you're repeating them, please just remember that you're not the same person that you were. You're not the same version of you. You are a more healed version of you. You're a more balanced, you're a more neutral version of you in this new reality. And we're creating our reality. So I've made this wonderful, beautiful creation of a existence for myself. Everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves that. Hi, Nancy. Everybody deserves to be empowered. Everybody deserves to create their own reality. Oh, goosebumps. And they won't have to have the belief system that I have. How else do we make these conscious, enlightened communities? So, so it's all changed for me again. There, you'll please come and join me. Please come and join me if you have a Facebook page. Please come and join me on Instagram. The links will be in here. I'm not going to say I'm going to interact much there because I'm being very disciplined with myself. But YouTube has a small, nearly everybody's on Facebook. So for me to help the all, I have to be in a space where I can reach the all, or they can find me or find a message to help them with their empowerment. So there's going to be a few shifts happening with me. I'm not going to come off my ascension journey because this is part of the ascension journey. So YouTube will continue with the ascension evolution over on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not going to say dulled down. That's not the right terminology to use, but it's going back to basics there. I'm going back to basics there to be able to help assist kind of more people. And I'm going to do like little funny videos and stuff. I mean, you might not find them funny, but I think they're hilarious. So it's just going to be different frequencies, and obviously our Patreon family is where I can really share the heavy duty spiritual personal stuff that's going on, because that's the safest place where I'm not censored in any shape or form. So so this resistance, this is resistance. Watch me. Resistance is futile. I always hear that. Resistance is futile. I'm just like, no, not doing that. No. And then all of a sudden I find myself doing it. So, in service to the all, it's beautiful. So if you have been resisting something because you feel that perhaps it's taking you back, just what if this is actually propelling you forward? What if, Miriam, what if it's actually preparing to propel you like, whatever that noise was? You know what I mean by that noise, right? So you're not going backwards, you're preparing to propel forwards. I have so many videos that I want to make about all sorts of things. So, and actually I'm really enjoying like just making like little wee like minute videos. It's just quite fun. I'm enjoying it. Anyway, we'll see how long. Just flowing in the now moment. Okay, so please feel free to join me over on socials. And share the I Am series with people, even sharing that in your newsfeed. Somebody can maybe just pick that up to empower themselves. I think a lot of people are shy away from the whole spiritual thing. The videos come in about spirituality. Okay, it's there. I'm not going to use that term anymore. I don't want to be labeled as spiritual. I don't want to be labeled as. I am a human being that is learning to be the conscious human being, going through a process and evolving through an ascension process. That is what I believe we're all doing in some shape or form or another. The spirituality really doesn't have anything to do with it. I just don't like the word. I don't like the term. I believe in the original creator of our soul. I believe in love. I believe in support. I believe in community. I believe in growth. I believe in all these things. I believe in truth. I believe that there's so much more to what we are shown. And I believe in getting sledgehammers out and knocking down the walls of the fake reality and the programming that's there. That is who I am. And this is what I'm here to do. And if it triggers people, it does. If it resonates with people, great. But let's be the change we want to see in the world. And now let's start getting out to the communities of people that we also want to see the change happen. Or not. Do whatever you want. I'm humaning. I'm humaning. I'm humaning with humor. I'm humaning with it's very close, isn't it? Humaning humor. So please come support me. I'll follow you back. We'll do all the social stuff. Right. There's something I want to talk to you about. This is important. So if you've watched it this far, then I've got a little important tidbit with regards to energetic protection. So I'm not going to name any names here. If you're over on Patreon, you're going to get the full story to this. I just can't put it here. Okay. Let me take a look. Right. And I might do some cards as well at the end of this. Okay, so while holidaying in the UK with my beautiful family, we decided to stay at a theme park, very famous theme park in the UK, which I'd been to as a really young child. And I know I'm being told be careful. Okay. So anyway, we were all really excited. It was like the first part of our holidays, blah, blah. So we turn up at this destination, and right away I am like, it was creepy AF. All right. The whole vibe was terror and fear. Okay. There were rides. Don't name the rides because they'll know where it was. Okay, I hear you. Most of the rides at this theme park involved terror or horror or dark things. Right? Sorry, I burp when energy's a little bit funky. Clear. So I'm not just being like rude and vile. It's just an energy thing. So we go in, and the first ride didn't give any kind of horror warning, right? It was a roller coaster. And so me and, a young boy, and we queue, and we're in the queue for about an hour. And then all of a sudden we're taken into this bit, and the whole thing goes dark. And then it becomes, I think the words were something about, they did this ritual, and the ritual is you. And then everything went dark. My child is like, I'm like, what the is going on here? it turned into like this terror thing where you could, the fear in the room was unfriggin' believable, right? There was no warning. There was no, I just thought it was a roller coaster, right? So I'm like, what is this? So I'm got my son, and I'm like singing in his ear, sunshine and lollipops and rainbows and lemon drops. So anyway, gets out of there, and I'm like, what was that? And then there's still like this cute. So the woman comes along and she's like, and my child at this point is like, the woman's like, 3 or 5. We were 3. We're like, we'll go. And my husband goes with my son, and I'm put next to this young boy who is absolutely terrified. Okay, he's maybe 13, and he is crying. Right. His father is with the other child, and he's telling, you're going to be okay. And I'm like, that was pretty scary. Can I get a hug? And he's like, so we have this hug, and I'm like, that was really weird, wasn't it? And I was like, oh, have you ever been on a roller coaster before? And he's like, no, terrified, right? This boy's terrified. So I'm like, do you mind holding my hand? Like, I'm a little bit scared. So he does this. We get on the roller coaster, and I'm like, right, can you just, is it okay if you hold my hand and you help me and get me through this? And this is how the universe works, because I don't know anybody else who would have been put next to that young boy and been like that. And I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm just mean in general. Who does it? Oh, give me a hug. Like, this is how the universe works. And it was beautiful. So anyway, we go around, and then after it, he's like, yeah, I did it. I'm like, yeah, you did it. And the father's like, thank you. And I'm like, whoa, like, what was that? So I go downstairs, and they bring it these shops, right? So I go up to like the woman at the counter. I'm like, excuse me, can you tell me where there's a horror warning that warns, before you go onto this ride? What do you mean? I says, well, it's not really suitable for kids, is it? So it wasn't really suitable for me, if I'm honest. So can you tell me where there's, she's like, well, I'm not, I mean, there should be something somewhere. I'm like, right, okay. Starts to rain. Me and my son go on a water ride, and then we queue for another hour on another cool little roller coaster that was fun for kids. We go back in this other water ride again, and the heavens open like I have never seen the heavens open. Okay, we are absolutely saturated. So we've been in 4 rides, and we're freezing, and we're just like, this is we're done. But I'm not done, because I have gridding missions to do in places. So I do my work. We come away. That night, I have a dream about Lewis Capaldi randomly. Okay. Anyway, we go to, there's a reason for me saying that, right? So we go to, the next day we go to a water park, but I'm feeling really off, right? Now, I'm now aware that this place has, been cleared, and, but I'm aware that they're harnessing terror and fear. And there's something feeding off this terror and fear. Okay. So anyway, feeling off. So I'm like, I'm going to go back. You stay here, enjoy yourselves. And I'm in the shower, and I look at my wrist, and I see this glint, and I hear, you've been tagged. And I'm like, what? So I go back to where we're staying, and I sit and I start journaling. And I had been tagged. Okay. So there had been something placed on my energy arm to prevent me from doing energy work. And it was very sneaky. Now, I was like, well, I'm completely protected at all times. How is that even possible? And the answer is, I had a dream about Lewis Capaldi, and Lewis Capaldi gave me a bracelet. And I took it in the dream, not thinking anything about it. Now, I'd totally forgotten about this, and they were like, well, you took the gift in your dream. And I'm like, the gift? You took the gift in your dream? I'm like, took a gift in my dream? And then I got a flashback of it, and I'm like, oh, sneaky. Sneaky. So I smashed that off my wrist. I was like, nice try. But the reason I'm making you aware of this is that not everybody remembers their dreams, and I don't remember my dreams all the time. So they were sneaky to overlay this person giving me a gift because I'd done something for this person, right? So I had to ask, well, how do I prevent that? And not only how do I prevent that, but how do I help other people not be affected in the same way? Am I still okay? Share this. So I've done it now. Yes, I have. Okay, so basically you can do a command and decree. Okay, so when you command and decree to your soul, that is basically nothing can get round that. Okay, so you command and decree that in dream time, you will only accept gifts of the highest order of light that are for your highest good, your highest destiny, and so it is. If it resonates. If it doesn't, it's all cool here. But you only need to say this command and decree once, and you can repeat it 4 times, and it's done. Okay? So just something to bring to your awareness, beautiful family. So much more. That was just a fifth of everything I experienced over my 10-day holiday. The rest I will be sharing with my Dragon family and on Patreon because they're safe spaces, and I just can't say anything else here, unfortunately. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not here to tell anybody anything because what do I know? I'm just sharing my experience. And if it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And all is well with the world. Yeah, I mean, you just can't make this stuff up, right, Jill? Like, so sneaky. Not sneaky enough, though. Dora, you're never late. You're always exactly where you need to be, exactly the right time. I can't even take a vacation. Well, no, like I'm just on 24 hours a day, and I'm so grateful for that, and I love my life, and I've had the most magical experiences, and this is just who I am, and I'm so grateful for it all. I love my life, so I'm very grateful for it. I did have a beautiful vacation with my family, and this is just what I do. This is just who I am. And I'm in service. You can't just switch it off. You can't just go, oh, don't, today, I just don't want to be in service today. I just turned that service button off. No, once you've turned it on, it's on. It's on. Gridding vacations. Yeah, That's how they are. I think I am going to pull a couple of cards. Anybody want a card? I think I should do some cards. Let's do some cards before I go, since I've been on for a while and you've all stayed to listen to my beautiful tale. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for liking this video while you're here. Thank you all for your comments and commenting after, because it also helps the algorithm. We're going to do some Fairy Temple Oracle cards by Susie Cherub. Now, I'm not going to do everybody. Okay, so I'm just going to do who I'm guided to, but I need your permission to do a card. Now, here's how it goes, right? You're going to put card in the little chat thing, all right? You're going to type the word card, okay? I'm going to go to whoever I'm drawn to, knowing because you've typed the word card, you give me and me alone. Okay, so nobody else can tap into you. Me and me alone. Hi, the Jarv. And welcome. Me and me alone, permission to pull a card for you. Okay? Once you have given that permission and I have done a card, revoke your permission. Okay? At the end of this, revoke your permission. Please. Okay, so I'm just going to set the intention to go to the people who, will benefit from this card the most, to give them any advice that they need in this very now moment. So it is. Let me get my little spray out. Some spirit dragon, I think. Okay, Nancy Tyrone. Nancy. I'm going to write your name down because otherwise, Nancy, I'm going to... Nancy T. This one's for you. Okay. Thank you for liking the video. Okay. Nancy. Elvin, Fairy, family. Words of advice for Nancy. Would you like Nancy to know in this very now moment? Ooh, I like this one, Nancy. Okay, so this is a celebration card. Now, what I'm really drawn to with this card, Nancy, is the bird that has the berry in its mouth. It's like the cat that got the cream. I feel like you are reaping the rewards of hard work, your hard labor. Abundance. It feels a lot like abundance, Nancy, which is beautiful. The side eye, it's almost like you're side-eyeing abundance. So my advice, for what it's worth, is to be open to receive to that abundance, knowing that you are so deserving of it all, and also take time to celebrate how far you've come. Take time to, like I've been doing, Nancy, right? Look at who you were, look at who you are now, and just congratulate yourself for how far you've come, for the work that you've done, for the healing that you've been put into yourself, and know that abundance, sweetheart, is coming to you now. And don't side-eye it like, is that for me? Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm worthy. I'm deserving. Wow, please show me more. Let's go. Thank you, Nancy. Dragonfly. 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 Oh, there's a lot of indecision with you, Dragonfly. There's a lot of indecision there. Okay. Is this indecision over a partner? Did you meet someone over solstice? Is there like a, this feels like a, I'm hearing the word temptation. There's two. It's almost like these two people have appeared in your life. One is temptation over the solstice period. Also, please look up the meaning of acorn, Dragonfly. Look up the spiritual meaning of acorn. As the acorn has a very special message for you also. It feels like there's a choice. Okay, there's a choice. One choice is this progress and prospering. The other choice might look more tempting, but doesn't feel like progress or prospering. So, this doesn't necessarily have to be a partner, although it does feel that way. But it could just be two choices, two really big choices that you're being presented with. Everything isn't always as it seems on face value alone. Go into your heart with regards to the decision that's being made here. I trust that helps, Dragonfly. Christine Singleton. Chrissy. Chrissy. Luck. She doesn't feel very lucky. She doesn't feel very lucky, is what I'm hearing. Either that or you said it in your head. Either that or you just said to yourself, I don't feel very lucky. Although on the surface, it might not look it, there is so much opportunity and growth for you presenting right now. It's an opportunity for you to put into practice everything that you've learned. It's almost like this massive test for you, Chrissy, of patience, of neutrality, of staying in your heart space, of non-reacting, of holding space for others, of trusting. And then a door presents for you, Chrissy. And it's not an escape door. It might look like one. It isn't. It's a door of opportunity. Something that's happening right now that feels terrible is going to present an opportunity for you to leap and to fly. I don't know about luck. It's a conversation we'll maybe have another day. I believe we make our own luck. I don't know. It's a conversation I'd like to have with other people, actually, to see what everybody else's belief, because I don't know where I am with regards to luck. However, she's wearing a crown of 4-leaf clovers. So when that door presents, Chrissy, you have that opportunity to enter through that door and leap and fly. Okay. Thank you, Taylor. Acorn is strength and potential. Clovers can also be serendipitous. It does look like Chrissy's solstice crown. I thought that as well. Right, let me scroll up. Real life with the Pedersons. Oh my gosh, I've just really butchered that, haven't I? Can I just call you real life? Because I'm illiterate. Because I have my own language. I have my own way of saying things. Real life. Real life. Try again. I'll try again. I don't like to be ignorant, but I haven't seen your name come up before, so if you don't know, I'm not being ignorant. I just I'm not very good with words. Pedersons. Pedersons? Did I get it right? Did I get a point? Tell me I'm right. Card, please. Ooh. I haven't seen this card before. Moon magic. Ooh, this is interesting because we've got a new moon, I think, on Sunday. Am I right? Monday. Okay, so Monday, real life. I'm gonna scroll down and see if I got it right. I do have my own. Yes, I got to get it right. Got it right. You got that beauty. I do have my own language. Yeah. Okay, so Monday. Did I just say Monday? Get me getting all carried away. Okay, Monday. I want you to pay attention. Pay attention all day, real life, because there is magic in the air for you. And it's important you don't miss it. Because the magic that is presenting on Monday, whatever you're manifesting, whatever magic is happening then is going to come to fruition come winter. Okay? Wherever you are in the world, whatever that is for you. Okay? And it feels like solstice, winter solstice. So with this new moon that's coming in, use the energy of this new moon for whatever it is you want to heal, bring into your life, whatever you want to see change within your life. Use the magic of Monday. However, there's also going to be distractions. Now, this bird is a beautiful distraction. I love watching the birds. Okay? But make sure that the magic isn't behind you, that you're not being distracted to manifest something different into your reality. So if it were me, what I would do, sorry, I'm laughing at Thundercats. What I would do is I would spend some time over the next couple of days writing that down, getting an affirmation, getting some I am statements, and being very aware on Monday to just repeat these affirmations and keep myself on track and focused and not allow distraction to come in. So, Dubsy D's in the house. Real life. I trust that helps. And happy magic. Happy Magic Day. Monday's Magic Day. Dawn. Thundercats. How am I supposed to say it? Dawn? 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 I'm not changing the word. I'm just changing the tone. And please revoke your permission, real life. Thank you for being here. If you're watching just now and you can't comment, it's because you haven't subscribed, and we just have family here. Same. You can join our subscription family, our beautiful little chat safe place. You're absolutely welcome here. Stop on by. It's a lovely place to be. Dobsy D, let's go. Let's go. Dobsy D in the house. Dobsy D. Ooh, Dobsy D. You've been getting cold water, Dobsy D. Have you? Have you been doing a little bit cold shower? Well, there's something about the water. If you haven't done it, are you thinking about it? Because there you are. Look, this is what. So for anybody who doesn't know, this is exactly what Dobsy D looks like. There he is. How did they know? How did they know to put you in a card, Dobsy D? This is Dobsy D's 11th dimensional elven self. Anyway, this card is about purification, okay? So if you've been thinking about getting in the cold water, doing the cold showers, this is a big do it from your team, from the original creator of your soul. I glitch there. Glitch. Not me. It's internet. There's a purification process coming up for you, Dobsy D. And you're asking for clarity, is what I'm hearing. You've been asking for clarity, but there's just noise. Find the stillness in the water, whether that's going to the watching the river, if you're not getting in the cold water, because you're not giving me any answers here, Dobsy D, but that's okay. That's okay. Whether it's the fish as well. I don't know if there's also purification of diet. I don't know if you're just going to be pescatarian or you've kind of gone off meat or something and you're going to fish. Anyway, you're going through this purification because your vibration's rising, okay? And there's clarification that you've been asking for. But to get this clarification, Dobsy D, the purification process has to take place because there's still like a density or this it's almost like this cloudiness that doesn't allow for the water is going to help you, whether it's sitting at the water, watching the water, getting a 10-second cold shower, even just elbows. Start with your elbows. Start with your toes. Detox, cleanse, and you will be liberated. So that clarity is coming, but water is going to help. Even just bless your water before you drink it and ask for the clarity, because water is assisting you. Dobsy D, I hope that helps. Please revoke your permission. Sharon Cooper. Okay, I'm going to start all over again. So if you want a card, pop it back in the comments, please. Jenny's here. Claire's here. Yeah. Elementals, girl. You were the first. Oh, Sharon Cooper, and then I'm going to do Elementals, girl. Hold on. Okay, Sharon Cooper. Oh, Sharon, can you do yourself a favor? Don't do me a favor. Breathe, please. You've been breathing up here, like if this is anxiety, or you're maybe even not aware that you're doing it. Let's all just take a breath with Sharon. Hands and hearts. In through the nose. Fill up your full body. Drop the shoulders. Feel better, huh? Okay. Remember to breathe. Nikki Rothney. Haven't seen you for ages, darling. Lovely to see you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nikki. So sorry when we lost our Buster too. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, Sharon. Okay, so this higher consciousness card has come out. Are you going through an awakening? This is what this feels like. Okay, so I don't know if this is quite new to you, Sharon, or you're going through a stage of the awakening process. You're kind of like, I don't know what's going on. Nothing really is like. When we go through an awakening process, we come out of our slumber into our conscious awakened reality. We can be in a state of, it's almost like panic and anxiety, because we realize that what we thought was true isn't true anymore. And then we don't know who we are anymore. And everything is just like, what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? But it's a beautiful thing. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is just to, every now and again, just bring yourself back to your breath, okay? I have to be anxious, darling. You're good. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be, okay? But you have this awakening, this expansion happening, and it's a higher consciousness. So you have a higher frequency version of you ready to merge with who you are now. It's just you. It's nothing outside of you. But it's this awakening process. And know that you're loved and you're very welcome here. You're very welcome here, Sharon. I don't know if you're saying, oh, but I've been on a spiritual journey for a while. That could be the case. I know it's spiritual people who aren't awake. It's different. People can believe in spirituality, but not actually be awake. This is just like a process of you waking up into a different space and a different reality. And I just want you to know that you're really held through that process. Okay. We have a beautiful family here, and you're very welcome. Another card came out, and it's Heart of the Rose. Love yourself through this process, Sharon. Self-love is the key. Self-love is the key. Self-love is the key. Self-love is the key. And then breathe. Okay. I trust that helps you, Sharon. Please remove your permission. Elementals, girl. Let's go. Ho-ho. Stepping up, elementals, girl. Stepping up. Yeah, you are. Look at this. Ooh, this is like you're embodying this like elemental goddess version of you. Look at the sparkle in her eyes there. This is like, let's go. Like you have this fire burning in you. I feel it. You might even have had a little bit of heartburn. A little bit just here, just in the in the heart, a little bit of the high heart, because there's just this burning desire to be seen in the nicest possible of ways, not in an egotistical kind of led way, in a way of like I'm of service, right, to help people. This leadership, you're stepping up into this leadership. Yeah, more of this, please. You're called to teach. And there's almost like this, oh, I don't know what to teach. I don't have anything to teach anybody. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All that you've learned up to this point, there are people that need to hear about your journey, that you can help with just about your journey. So JD, I can sort. Oh, there you go. She's given you her email address. So your leadership, you have stepped up into this empowerment, this kind of goddess, elemental energies come in, and now, you're really, this is your call. You're being called to share this with the world, elementals girls. So thank you for being here, and I trust that helps. Please revoke your permission. Yeah, JD, if you just send me a message on WhatsApp, I will sort that out for you, darling. Okay. Sharon, oh no, we did. Sharon, I did you? Okay, JD, you're there. Let's go. JD. Stop doubting, please. Do whatever you want, but right, JD. I really like her hair. Creation. What are you creating, JD? Are you aware, JD, that you are creating your reality? You are creating your experiences. It's almost like, look, you're seeing these birds with all this here, and you're like, I can't have all this. I don't deserve it. But you're the one that's holding it in your hand. It's almost like you're forgetting. It's almost like you're forgetting. And this is worthiness. It belongs to you. It's yours. You're giving it away. You're giving your power away, JD. This is giving your power away. So it's beautiful to feed the birds, okay? But feed yourself first. You're giving all these other compliments to all these other people, and they can do this, and they're much better than me. But you're the one that's holding it. Give this to yourself first. Is the advice given to you? I love you. I love you all. Dobbsy, do you're thinking about the cold water? Time to get your elbow in that shower. Les! Lovely to see you here. Kerry, when you call in the dragons to fix your washing machine and end up flooding your kitchen at the same time, but it's fixed. Yes. I believe that when these things happen within our reality, it's just the universe trying to tell us something. So is there somewhere that you're maybe giving away? Look at the water in your washing machine and spilling out as this is how I would view it. Where am I spilling out my energy? Where is my energy? Why is my energy flooding out? Or where is it flooding out to? But that's just me. Okay, what time are we on? Oh, I've got dinner. Right, I'm going to do 2 more. If you really need a message, please put card down now. hair's crazy. She didn't make any noise when it was flooding, Taylor. Really? Right, I'm going to do Les Works. I'm going to do 2. I'll do 3. I'm going to do Les. I'm going to do Sorceress 777. You're welcome, Dobsy D. And Nikki, since she's had a hard week. Nikki Rothney. Thank you all for liking and watching. Right, let's go. See, you all get, if you're going to be here with me, watch the end. Shafiq! Guys, you can now catch me on socials, Ascension Evolution, Facebook, Instagram. Right, Les, our Les. Ooh, Les. Look at those eyes. And that is lilac. That is lilac in her hair. Please look up lilac, Les, the meaning of lilac, but also some lilac tea. Some lilac tea might be beneficial for you at this time, although I'm not a doctor or anything like that, and I'm not prescribing anything for you. You know, you do your research, do what's right for you. But there's something very much about the color lilac that's very soothing and helpful for you right now also. And Les, it's almost like there's a decision, and this is going to sound batshit, right? But the color lilac will help you make your decision. The color lilac. So just eyes open and be aware about the color lilac. It will help you make the decision. Visualize, imagine, foresee. Stillness. The stillness. In the stillness, you create your vision. You're creating your vision within the stillness. You're writing your reality. You're writing the script for where you are in every now moment. And there is so much growth happening for you in that space of stillness. I trust that helps. Please revoke your permission. Sorceress 777. 777 portal. Oh, that was exciting, but I can't talk about it in here. Sorry. Okay. Sorceress 777. New beginnings. Ooh. This feels a lot like romance to me. This feels like, you know, like when you first like have like an attraction to somebody and you've got all that kind of like, oh, it's almost like childish. I don't mean that in a weird way. But that innocence, that's the word I want to use, not childish. That innocence of just pure attraction. This is nice. I like this. And you have transformed. So you aren't the person that you would have been had this person, this relationship, whatever this is, appeared before. Now is the time. This new beginning is now. It could be like even a revival within a current relationship or a past relationship, but this is relationship and romance driven. There's an innocence to it. There's a newness to it. And I like it. I really like the energy. I really like the energy of this card. So I'm going to trust that helps. And please, if it isn't here now, be aware of that coming up for you in the very near future. Sorceress 777. Okay, Nikki Rothney. Bye, Nixie, darling. You're very welcome, Sorceress. Nikki. Okay, I want you to look up the spiritual meaning of the fern, because the fern has a very special meaning for you at this time. Okay. This kind of feels almost jealousy to me. There's some air of jealousy. Looking back, you're looking back at someone. You're looking back at someone with almost this jealous, like envious energy, and you're wanting justice for something that's been done to you. And it could be through somebody else's jealousy or envy of you and where you are. But karma is being paid off at this point. It's very important right now that you're impartial. Drama, feeding into any type of drama is not going to bode well for you, Nikki. Okay? It won't bode well for you. So impartiality, stepping back, allowing the universe to do its natural job. Allow the universe to work on that karma, the natural progression of that, Nikki. And look up the meaning of fern. I'm sending you love. I'm so sorry to hear about your little dog. Okay. I am going to stop there because I'm going to go and get food. I could be on all night doing cards. So everybody please revoke their permission now. I won't be drawing any more cards. Thank you for everybody for being here. Ferns are often thought to symbolize invisibility, precognition, wealth, and love due to their ancient origins and unique reproductive process. Nice. Thank you, April. Thank you all for being here, everyone. It is always an honor to share this space with you. So we are not going backwards. We are getting ready to propel forwards. You're exactly where you need to be. Always exactly the right time. You're always held and loved. Thank you for being part of our YouTube community. Thunder, 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 Thundercats, Dawn. I still don't know how to say your name. Dawn. I just call you Thundercats. Dawn. Just changing my tone. Oh, it's ridiculous. Sorry. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Love you all so much. Patreon community, I will be in touch about our meeting and get dates up Monday. Promise. I'm back to work Monday, full on. JD, send me a message. I'll get you them details for Taylor. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, let's co-create within that space and help the whole community there. Have a weekend of heaven and earth. Know that you're creating your reality. Thank you for sharing the space. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Mwah.